Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3. We are going to use the same sequence that we used the last 2 weeks. I will go over the notes and rhythms. You will practice. We will do it together, and you will do it on your own. Let's get started. Hi, advanced viola players. We are going to start week 3's lessons on exercise 1. First up, what is this clef called? Alto clef. That is the clef that violas play in. What clef do violas play in? Alto clef. Now we go to the key signature. There are 2 sharps. That means what notes are sharp? All F's and C's are sharp. One more time. What notes are sharp? All F's and C's are sharp. Now we're going to move on to the time signature. Our time signature is different this week. It is 6/8 time. We're in 6/8 time. So in 6/8 time, there are 6 beats in a measure, not 4. How many beats are in a measure? There are 6 beats in a measure. One more time. How many beats are in a measure? There are 6 beats in a measure. And the 8th note gets 1 beat because the bottom number is 8. So what note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. One more time. What note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. So when the 8th note gets 1 beat, everything is doubled. 8th notes are now 1 beat. Quarter notes are now 2 beats. Dotted quarter notes are now 3 beats. And dotted half notes are now 6 beats. So how many beats are 8th notes? 1 beat. How many beats are quarter notes? 2 beats. How many beats are dotted quarter notes? 3 beats. And how many beats are dotted half notes? 6 beats. Now our dynamics are going to be piano and mezzo forte. Piano means soft. What does piano mean? Soft. Mezzo forte means medium loud. What does mezzo forte mean? Medium loud. Let's go over the rhythms for exercise 1. We have a dotted quarter note, an 8th note, 3 8th notes, and a dotted quarter note. Then we have 3 more 8th notes, a dotted quarter note, and an 8th note. Then we go down to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note, another dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, a dotted quarter note, 3 8th notes, and a dotted half note. I am now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 1. Please listen. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a little tricky, so I'm going to do it one more time for you. Please listen. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Ladies and gentlemen, please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try this together. I'm going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, clap. Then I want you to come in. 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, clap. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go over the notes. We have a dotted quarter note A, a quarter note A, an 8th note G, an 8th note F sharp, an 8th note D, an 8th note F sharp, a dotted quarter note E, an 8th note E, an 8th note D, an 8th note C sharp, a dotted quarter note B, and an 8th note A. Then we have a quarter rest and a dotted quarter rest. Then we go to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note B, a dotted quarter note D, a quarter note E, an 8th note G, a dotted quarter note B, a dotted quarter note A, an 8th note A, an 8th note B, an 8th note C sharp, and a dotted half note D. I am now going to say the notes within the rhythm of exercise 1. The top line is going to be in a piano. The bottom line is going to be in a mezzo forte. Please listen. A, G, F sharp, D, F sharp, E, E, D, C sharp, B, A. B, D, E, G, B, A, B, C sharp, D. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try it together. When I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go, I want you to come in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. A, G, F sharp, D, F sharp, E, E, D, C sharp, B, A. B, D, E, G, B, A, B, C sharp, D. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now we are going to move on to exercise 2. In exercise 2, we have this clef. What is this clef called? Alto clef. We have 2 sharps in our key signature. Which notes are sharp? All F's and C's are sharp. We're going to move to our time signature. We're in 3/4 time. So when we're in 4/4 time, the top number is 4. That means there are 4 beats in a measure. So if we're in 3/4 time, the top number is 3. How many beats do you think would be in a measure? Think about it. And what do you think? If you said 3 beats in a measure, you're correct. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure. How many beats are in a measure in 3/4 time? 3 beats in a measure. One more time. How many beats in a measure in 3/4 time? 3 beats in a measure. Now the bottom number is 4, so the quarter note gets 1 beat again. So we're back to normal. Quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does 3/4 time tell you? There are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. One more time. What does 3/4 time tell you? There are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. Our dynamic for exercise 2 is forte. That means loud. What does forte mean? Loud. One more time. What does forte mean? Loud. Let's look at the rhythms for exercise 2. We have a half note, a quarter note, 2/8 notes, a quarter note, then a quarter rest, then a quarter note, then 2/8 notes, and a quarter note. Then we have 2 quarter rests. We go down the bottom line. We have 3 quarter notes, a quarter rest, a quarter note, a half note, and 2 quarter notes, and 2 quarter rests. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 2. Please listen, and it's going to be at a forte. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 2, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Please practice that on your own. Let's try it together when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 2, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the notes. We have a half note D, a quarter note C sharp, an eighth note B, an eighth note G, a quarter note A, a quarter note B, a quarter rest, a quarter note A, an eighth note A, an eighth note C sharp, and a quarter note D. Then we have 2 quarter rest. Then we have 2 quarter note Ds, a quarter note F sharp, and a quarter note E. Then a quarter rest, a quarter note G, a half note A, a quarter note C sharp, and a quarter note D. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say the notes within the rhythm of exercise 2 at a forte. Please listen. D, C sharp, B, G, A, B. A, C sharp, D. D, D, F sharp, E. G, A, C sharp, D. Please practice on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try it together. When I count to 3, come in. 1, 2, 3. D, C sharp, B, G, A, B. A, C sharp, D. D, D, F sharp, E. G, A, C sharp, D. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on to exercise 3. What is this clef? Alto clef. What notes are sharp when there's 2 sharps? All F's and C's are sharp. Now we're going to go to 2/4 time. So in 3/4 time, there were 3 beats in the measure and the quarter note got 1 beat. How many beats do you think would be in a measure in 2/4 time? Think about it. And what do you think? If you said 2 beats in a measure, you're correct. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does 2/4 time tell you? There are 2 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets 1 beat. One more time, what does 2/4 time tell you? There are 2 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets 1 beat. We're at mezzo piano, ladies and gentlemen. What are we at? Mezzo piano. Let's look at the rhythms for exercise 3. We have 2 quarter notes, a quarter note, 2 eighth notes, 2 more eighth notes, and a quarter note, then a half note. Then we go to the second line. There's a half note, a quarter rest, a quarter note, a quarter rest, and a half note. I'm now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 3 at a mezzo piano. Please listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Please practice on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 2, come in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the notes. We have a quarter note A, a quarter note G, a quarter note F sharp, an eighth note F sharp, an eighth note G, an eighth note E, an eighth note C sharp, and a quarter note D. Then we have a half note D. Then we have a half note F sharp, a quarter note E, a quarter rest, a quarter note E, a quarter rest, and a half note D. I am now going to say the notes at a mezzo piano for exercise 3 within the rhythm of the song. Please listen. A, G, F sharp, G, E, C sharp, D, D, F sharp, E, E, D. Please practice on your own. Let's try it together. When I count to 2, come in. 1, 2. A, G, F sharp, G, E, C sharp, D, D, F sharp, E, E, D. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear what all 3 of these exercises sounds like on your instrument. Thank you for participating in this week's lesson.
Hi, Advanced Violas. Welcome to week 3. We're going to get started here with our first exercise. I am going to play a lot of our quieter dynamics a little bit louder so that the camera can pick them up a little bit better. But first, let me show you something cool. We got an upgrade. We finally got our chin rest. So it took a little while, but we finally got it. So I'm going to get started right here with exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3.